Not. Okay, now let's go. All right. So, so before we continue our second semester, second lectures, just watch a video as a review, and you can also practice your listening and waiting for your friend as well. Here we go.
Anthony Lloyd and his wife are the owners of the Fallowfields Hotel and Restaurant. Their business is over 20 years old, but it is always looking to improve. In 1993, it was a small bed and breakfast. But today, it is a 10-bedroom country house hotel. And its restaurant is one of the best in the area. Almost all the hotel's food comes from its own farm, where they grow their own vegetables and raise their own livestock. Fallowfields offers its customers a slice of traditional English life. But its marketing strategy is far from traditional.
Social media is my primary brand development tool. I have a presence out there in the world which is impossible to have achieved without social media. I, a small hotelier in Oxfordshire, am a global presence. That's an incredible thing, and it's an amazing benefit of social media.
Anthony noticed the benefits of social media marketing almost immediately.
When I first started in 2008, I measured all the business that I generated from Twitter. In the first 18 months, that amounted to £150,000, so £100,000 a year. That convinced me that social media was well worth my while investing time in. And so I have expanded and extended my social media activities. I no longer count the pennies, but I know that it's contributing a significant amount to our bottom line.
Although Twitter is Anthony's preferred social media channel, he uses most social network sites.
I use Facebook because it's very familiar to a lot of people. It's quite pictorial, and again, that suits my range of business activities. It's quite interactive, and that suits my personal style. I use social media to engage with people. So Facebook is my second choice. So Pinterest I use because it's a very pictorial site. That suits the range of business activities that we do. But it's also very good for raising one's profile in the Google search engine rankings. But it's not very good for interaction and engagement. So I use it purely for Google reasons, search engine reasons.
Social media marketing is...
Oh, sorry. Almost finished, right, at the moment. Yeah.
Thousands of pounds that I would have spent previously on developing my brand through the guidebooks, through various other promotions that used to be the way that hoteliers got business, are all just, the slate is wiped clean. It's just my time and effort, and that's all. It's actually a very satisfying process to be involved in.
Anthony uses social media whenever he can, and he's enjoying the benefits. He thinks all businesses should do the same.
The advice I would give to other small businesses is you really have to try social media. You must stop considering that it is too time consuming. You have to give it a trial to see if you can get benefit out of it. Because if you can, it's worth its weight in gold.
All right, thank you very much. This is just only a review and actually waiting for your friends, your classmates. Surprisingly, only a few of you came in. Anyway, that's okay. So let's just continue our lesson. This is on page 6, still on page 6, right? High flyers. John Martin talked to Jeff Walker about his job. Add the statements true or false. Correct the false statements. So let's look at the statement area. So number 1, Jeff is a sales manager. Number 2, he uses social media to market his company's product. Number 3, he's not very busy at the moment. Number 4, at the moment, Jeff is creating a new blog. Number 5, about 10 people are working on his current project. Number 6, Jeff is having problem with his current project. Number 7, he usually works a 5-day week only. And number 8, Jeff doesn't enjoy his job. Okay, I would like to read for you again. Jeff is a sales manager. He uses social media to market his company products. He's not very busy at the moment. At the moment, Jeff is creating a new blog. Number 5, about 10 people are working on his current project. Number 6, Jeff is having problems with his current project. Number 7, he usually works a 5-day week only. Number 8, Jeff doesn't enjoy his job. All right, Ratana, can you read again? Number 1 until number 8, please. Okay. Okay, Ratana cannot hear me, right? So Wichita, can you read again? Number 1 until number 8.
Yes, sir. Goff is a sales manager. He uses social media to make his company's products. He's not very busy at the moment. At the moment, Goff is creating a new blog. About 10 people are working on his current project. Goff is having product with his current project. He usually works a 5 days week only. Goff doesn't enjoy his job.
All right, thank you very much. So this is the conversation between John Martin with Jeff Walker. And this exercise, just want you to check the statement are true or false. So if they are true, you just write letter T. If they are false, you just write letter F. All right, but false statement have to be corrected. Okay, everyone. So I'm gonna play the tape for you. I play it 2 times, so you can listen carefully, check true or false, and correct the false statements. Here we go.
Point 1. What do you do, Jeff?
I'm a social media manager.
Can you explain what that involves?
Yes, it basically means that I'm responsible for marketing our products using social media sites.
What are the main areas of your job?
There are 2 main areas. Firstly, I promote our latest products or offers by posting information on social networking sites like Facebook and Twitter. Secondly, I check the information that we get from prospective customers' interactions with each other and the various websites. For example, comments people make, which questions people are asking online, and the number of times a message is passed on or retweeted.
And how is business at the moment?
We're very busy. We have a lot of new products coming out later this year, so now we're planning the next phase of marketing.
Can you tell me a bit about your current project?
Yeah, sure. We're developing the mobile device side of our marketing. In marketing these days, smartphone users are becoming more and more important. So we're sending messages to individual users on their smartphone or tablet to keep them up to date with any new promotion or sales event.
How many people are working on the project?
In the office, about 10 people are working on the mobile project.
And how's the project going?
It's going very well, but there's a lot to do before our main sales season in October.
What's a typical week for you?
I have a typical 5-day, 9-to-5 sort of week, but I do work quite a lot of weekends, going to conferences, trade fairs and so on.
Do you work mainly in the office during the week?
Yes, I spend most of my time in the office in front of a computer, but I do have a lot of team meetings during the week as well. I need to keep everyone up to date, solve any ongoing problems, and make sure that we're on schedule, that sort of thing.
What sort of problems do you usually have?
We have lots of technical problems. For example, we have to make sure that everything works on both iPhones and Android phones, which is quite complicated. And there's a huge amount of information that we process. The number of hits, comments, retweets, and so on. We need all this information to help plan our future marketing campaigns.
It sounds like you're very busy. Do you enjoy your job?
It can get pretty stressful, but yes, generally I enjoy it. I always enjoy a challenge.
Okay, thank you very much. Again, the second time, and after that, we're gonna check the answer together.
Point 1.
What do you do, Jeff?
I'm a social media manager.
Can you explain what that involves?
Yes, it basically means that I'm responsible for marketing our products using social media sites.
What are the main areas of your job?
There are two main areas. Firstly, I promote our latest products or offers by posting information on social networking sites like Facebook and Twitter. Secondly, I check the information that we get from prospective customers' interactions with each other and the various websites. For example, comments people make, which questions people are asking online, and the number of times a message is passed on or retweeted.
And how is business at the moment?
We're very busy. We have a lot of new products coming out later this year, so now we're planning the next phase of marketing.
Can you tell me a bit about your current project?
Yeah, sure. We're developing the mobile device side of our marketing. In marketing these days, smartphone users are becoming more and more important. So we're sending messages to individual users on their smartphone or tablet to keep them up to date with any new promotion or sales event.
How many people are working on the project?
In the office, about 10 people are working on the mobile project.
And how's the project going?
It's going very well, but there's a lot to do before our main sales season in October.
What's a typical week for you?
I have a typical 5-day, 9-to-5 sort of week, but I do work quite a lot of weekends, going to conferences, trade fairs and so on.
Do you work mainly in the office during the week?
Yes, I spend most of my time in the office in front of a computer, but I do have a lot of team meetings during the week as well. I need to keep everyone up to date, solve any ongoing problems, and make sure that we're on schedule, that sort of thing.
What sort of problems do you usually have?
We have lots of technical problems. For example, we have to make sure that everything works on both iPhones and Android phones, which is quite complicated. And there's a huge amount of information that we process. The number of hits, comments, retweets, and so on. We need all this information to help plan our future marketing campaigns.
It sounds like you're very busy. Do you enjoy your job?
It can get pretty stressful, but yes, generally I enjoy it. I always enjoy a challenge.
Okay. Now let's check the answer together. Number 1, Jeff is a sales manager. Is it true or false? Anyone can just answer the question if you have. Hello, everyone. Well, I just want to check that if anyone can hear me. Yes, suppose, because my internet, everything is okay. But no one answered the question. What happened? All right, number 1, Jeff is a sales manager. Is it true or false? Sochin, Thida, Methany, Wichita, Ratana, Justina, Srenot, Kimli, Vanit, Nimol. Not many students in the class, but can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, do you have the answer for number 1?
Jeff is the social media manager.
So this number 1 true or false?
I think false.
You sing fall, okay? Not you just sing. You just give me the answer. Now you sing it is fall. Okay, number one is fall. Please just help me do that, all right? Otherwise, I speak alone and it is not a class. So why don't I just record the video and send to you if you don't talk to me? Okay, number two, he uses social media to market his company products. Is it true or false? Hello? Don't worry, your answer right or wrong, but I just want you to speak, you know? So number two is?
True.
True. Okay, thank you very much. Number three, he's not very busy at the moment.
False.
Fall. Okay. Number four, at the moment, Jeff is creating a new blog. Anyone can guess? Hello? Oh, now what happened to Ratana, Thida, and Justina? Kimberly, very quiet. Okay, so number four is? Hello? No one have me?
True.
True,
True.
okay. Okay, true. Okay, number four is false. Number five, about 10 people are working on his project, current project. True or false?
True. True.
Okay, this one is true. And number six, Jeff is having problem with his current project.
True.
True. Okay, false. Number seven, he usually work a 5-day week only. Is it true or false?
True. False.
False. Okay. Number eight, Jeff doesn't enjoy his job. True or false?
False.
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 All right, false. So this is the answer, true or false. Now let's see. Let's correct the false statement together. All right, let's correct the small statement together. Let's look at number one. Number one, he's a sales manager. So he's a sales manager. What is it? He's
Social
a
media manager.
social media manager. Okay, very good. Number two, true. How about number three, false? He's very busy, right? Okay. How about number four? And number four, at the moment, Jeff creating a new blog. This is also false. So what is the correct one?
Have a lot of.
Okay. So number four, he's developing the mobile device size of their marketing. Number five, true. Okay. Number six, Jeff is having problem with his current project. True or false? We say false, right? So what is the correct one?
Automobile project.
No, number six, it is going well. There's no problem with his current project. Number seven, he usually work a 5-day week only. It is also false. So what is the answer for number seven? Hello? No answer. He usually work quite a lot of the weekend too. Okay, number eight, Jeff doesn't enjoy his job. So the answer, he generally enjoy his job. Okay, I see. I don't know whether you could not get the answer or because internet or the listening is very difficult. Right now, I want to go back and just play the tape for you again. I just want you to recheck the answer, all right? So listen again carefully, please.
Point 1.
What do you do, Jeff?
I'm a social media manager.
Can you explain what that involves?
Yes, it basically means that I'm responsible for marketing our products using social media sites.
What are the main areas of your job?
There are two main areas. Firstly, I promote our latest products or offers by posting information on social networking sites like Facebook and Twitter. Secondly, I check the information that we get from prospective customers' interactions with each other and the various websites. For example, comments people make, which questions people are asking online, and the number of times a message is passed on or retweeted.
And how is business at the moment?
We're very busy. We have a lot of new products coming out later this year, so now we're planning the next phase of marketing.
Can you tell me a bit about your current project?
Yeah, sure. We're developing the mobile device side of our marketing. In marketing these days, smartphone users are becoming more and more important. So we're sending messages to individual users on their smartphone or tablet to keep them up to date with any new promotion or sales event.
How many people are working on the project?
In the office, about 10 people are working on the mobile project.
And how's the project going?
It's going very well, but there's a lot to do before our main sales season in October.
What's a typical week for you?
I have a typical 5-day, 9-to-5 sort of week, but I do work quite a lot of weekends, going to conferences, trade fairs and so on.
Do you work mainly in the office during the week?
Yes, I spend most of my time in the office in front of a computer, but I do have a lot of team meetings during the week as well. I need to keep everyone up to date, solve any on...
No, sorry. Okay, so that's okay. Just listen to that because the next exercise you're gonna be listening to the same tape again. So there are 8, right? Okay. Okay, there are 9 gap questions for you to listen and complete. Number 1, what do Jeff? Number 2, can you explain what that? Number 3, what are the men of your job? Number 4, and how is at the moment? Number 5, can you tell me a bit about your? Number 6, how many people on the project? Number 7, and how the project? Number 8, what's week for you? Number 8, what's week for you? Number 9, do you your job? All right, so this one, before we start, Kim Lee, can you read again number 1 until number 9?
Until number 9, sir.
Yes, just read.
What do... So, complete the sentence?
No need to complete. I just want you to read the exercise. I will play the tape for you to complete later on.
Okay. What do plan job? Number 2, can you explain what that plan? And 3, what are the main plan of your job? 4, and how is plan at the moment? 5, can you tell me a bit about your plan? 6, how many people plan on the project? 7, and how the project plan? 8, what is a plan week of you? 9, do you plan your job?
Okay, thank you very much. So right now I'm gonna play the tape for you. 1 times only, not 2 times. Please listen carefully and complete the games. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? All right, let's go.
Point 1.
What do you do, Jeff?
I'm a social media manager.
Can you explain what that involves?
Yes, it basically means that I'm responsible for marketing our products using social media sites.
What are the main areas of your job?
There are 2 main areas. Firstly, I promote our latest products or offers by posting information on social networking sites like Facebook and Twitter. Secondly, I check the information that we get from prospective customers' interactions with each other and the various websites. For example, comments people make, which questions people are asking online, and the number of times a message is passed on or retweeted.
And how is business at the moment?
We're very busy. We have a lot of new products coming out later this year, so now we're planning the next phase of marketing.
Can you tell me a bit about your current project?
Yeah, sure. We're developing the mobile device side of our marketing. In marketing these days, smartphone users are becoming more and more important. So we're sending messages to individual users on their smartphone or tablet to keep them up to date with any new promotion or sales event.
How many people are working on the project?
In the office, about 10 people are working on the mobile project.
And how's the project going?
It's going very well, but there's a lot to do before our main sales season in October.
What's a typical week for you?
I have a typical 5-day, 9 to 5 sort of week, but I do work quite a lot of weekends, going to conferences, trade fairs and so on.
Do you work mainly in the office during the week?
Yes, I spend most of my time in the office in front of a computer, but I do have a lot of team meetings during the week as well. I need to keep everyone up to date, solve any ongoing problems, and make sure that we're on schedule, that sort of thing.
What sort of problems do you usually have?
We have lots of technical problems. For example, we have to make sure that everything works on both iPhones and Android phones, which is quite complicated. And there's a huge amount of information that we process. The number of hits, comments, retweets, and so on. We need all this information to help plan our future marketing campaigns.
It sounds like you're very busy. Do you enjoy your job?
It can get pretty stressful, but yes, generally I enjoy it. I always enjoy a challenge.
All right. Have you got the answer, everyone? Hello? Okay, so number one, what do? Hello?
Number one, what do you do?
Okay, what do you do, Jeff? Number two, can you explain that, what that?
Involve.
Okay, what that involves. Number three, what are the main areas of your jobs? Number four, and how is
Your business.
business, just business, eh? How is business at the moment? Number five, can you tell me a bit about your
Current project.
current project? Number six, how many people
Are working
okay are working on the project? And number seven, how's the project
going.
going? All right. Number eight, what's a
Typical.
typical week for you? And the last one, do you enjoy your job? Okay, I would like to read number 1 until number 9 for you again. Number 1, what do you do, Jeff? Number 2, can you explain what that involves? Number 3, what are the main areas of your job? And number 4, and how is business at the moment? Number 5, can you tell me a bit about your current project? Number 6, how many people are working on the project? And number 7, how the project's going? Number 8, what's a typical week for you? And the last one, what do you enjoy? Oh, sorry, do you enjoy your job? Okay, thank you very much. Metheny, can you read number 1 until number 9 again for your friends before we move on?
Yes. Number one, what do you do, Jeff? Can you explain what that involves? What are the main area of your job and how is business at the moment? Can you tell me a bit about your current project? How many people are working on the project and how's the project going? What is typical week for you? Do you enjoy your job?
All right, thank you very much. Do you have any questions about any like difficult word or anything to ask? Okay, no questions? Right. All right, if you don't quite I don't know whether you have question or not. So if you don't ask, so I don't have the answer for you, or I don't translate any word for you as well. Okay, so now let's go to the next slide. Focus. Grammar focus. So this is on page 7. Right? I also send. Did I send the page for you? For those of you who do not have a textbook, I also send you the what we call the page. I mean, I screenshot it and I cut it for you as well. So if you don't have textbook, you can go there and see. All right. So now let's check it. Grammar focus. Read the example sentences and match them with description A to D. All right. A to D. So number 1 until number 4, and we have A to D. So let's go. And number 1, our company uses LinkedIn. Number 2, I spend most of my time in the office in front of a computer. Number 3, we're currently improving the site. Number 4, in marketing these days, smartphone users are becoming more and more important. All right, so we have A, B, C, and D. Now, a habit or routines, a trend, an activities in progress, or temporary situations, or a fact. All right. Okay, so before we, I know some of you may not ask me questions, or some of you already know what it means by this, but I would like to just translate for you in case some of you some of you do not want to ask me question. So this one in Khmer we translate like this. All right. And a trend here means something, you can say something just change, right? So change, or you can say in Khmer like, okay, or like this. Sorry. Okay, this is for the word trend. The word progress mean happening, okay, like this. All right, and the word temporary situation, temporary mean um, okay, and fact here mean like this. Okay, so some of you maybe take notes. So before that, I would like to ask Nimol, can you read number 1 until D here for your friends again?
Yes, sure. Our company use link. I spend most of my time in the office in front of a computer. 3, we currently improving the site. 4, in marketing this day, smartphone users are becoming more and more important.
Okay. All right. And A to D, can you read?
As a habit or routine. B, a trend. C, an activity in progress or temporary situation. D, a fact.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So right now, they want you to match number 1 until number 4 with A to D. So let's do number 1 together as an example. So number one letter. Okay, number 1 here, our company uses LinkedIn. So number 1 letter. Hello, do you have the answer for number 1? Hello, A, B, C, or D? Our company uses LinkedIn. Is it a habit? Is it a trend? Is it an activity? Or is it a fact? Can you try, everyone? Don't be quiet. So otherwise I'm going to be alone. Just try. If you are not so sure, you can guess. Okay, what is the answer for number 1? Anyone? Okay. Or you want me to call you, Ratana?
Letter C, teacher.
Letter C. Number one, our company uses LinkedIn. So letter C, an activity in progress. In progress, I already translate for you, right? Before that, like this. Is it the meaning like that? Yes or no? Okay, so it is not
No.
happening. So C is not correct. All right, so what is it? Can you try again? Number one with letter. Hello?
The note, teacher.
Don't know. Okay, so right. So number one, our company uses LinkedIn. Number one is letter D, affects. Fact I already translate for you as well. Something like this. Yeah. So like yesterday, today, and tomorrow, still something fact, something true that our company uses LinkedIn. Okay, number two, number three, and number four, I want you to match by yourself. Okay, just have 2 minutes for that. Can you do it? Don't worry if you don't know, you are not so sure, no problem. I want you to read and practice. Okay, everyone, please do it right now in 2 minutes. So 9:58, we're gonna check the answer together. All right, please. Okay, so now time is up. Now let's check the answer together. Number two, I spend most of my times in the office in front of a computer. So this one, what is it? Which one? Number two might be letter,
A.
letter what? A or B? Okay,
A.
number two, letter A. It is your habit, right? I spend most of my time. Habit. Okay, number three. We currently improving the site. So we still have only letter B and letter C. Which one?
Letter B.
Letter B. Is it a trend?
Yeah.
All right. So the answer is letter C. The activity in progress or temporary situation. Currently improving the site. When it is better, and then we stop, right? And number four is the last one, is letter B. This is a trend. You can see here. In marketing these days, smartphone users are becoming, so something just changing more and more important. All right, so this is a trend. Okay, thank you very much for the answer, and we'll look at the next one. Okay. Match the description A to D with the correct tense. So we have present simple and we have present continuous, right? So present simple. Look at number 1 and 2 here, and look at this one. Present simple. A to D here. Which one? Which ones are for present simple? So we have A and yeah, we have A, and one more is
D.
Right. So present simple we use for activities that is what is it? Habit or routines or something that is facts. You can say here, right? And if you look at the sentence present simple, no verb ing, only I plus verb, I plus verb. Okay, how about present continuous? We have only B, C, right? So the answer must be B and C. All right. So any question with this slide, everyone? Right. My student kind of very quiet. So then we can continue to the next one. Okay, the next one also on page 7. State verb describe thought, feeling, and the senses. We generally use the present simple with state verb. So state verb you all learn from year 1 semester 1. Okay, state verb and non-action verb. So like the word I don't believe. So the word believe here is state verb. I don't believe she says on her blog. What she say on her blog. So the word we cannot say I am not believing. So state verb normally used with present simple, no verb ing. So we don't say I'm not believing. You say he know a lot about data systems. Okay, so we cannot say he is knowing a lot because this is the grammar rule. Okay, remember that state verb we don't use with present simple. We can use have in both simple and continuous tense as it can express a state or actions. All right, so you can see here I have friends and family all over the world. I have a car, I have a house, all right? So, but if you say I have breakfast, this is not state verb, mean I eating breakfast. You can say she is having a difficult time. So the word have here can be both state verb and action verb. Like we are having breakfast, so having mean eating, right? All right. Okay, so this is state verb. And we have more state verb here, you can see. Um, the following verbs are not normally used in the present continuous. The word like, want, need, prefer, know, realize, understand, recognize, believe, suppose, remember, mean, belong, fit, contain, consist, seem. So these verbs are not normally used with present continuous tense. You can see the 3 example here. Okay, I'm hungry. I want something to eat. Not. I am wanting something to eat. Just say I want something to eat. Number 2, do you understand what I mean? All right, the word understand also state verb. So we don't use it with present continuous tense. You have to use present simple with it. Do you understand what I mean? And the last one, Anna doesn't seem very happy right now. See, the action is happening right now. But because you use with state verb, you have to use present simple. Okay, guys. Any question with this? Okay, if you don't have question with this, I would like to ask Wichita, can you read this thing again? Whatever you see on the slide here for your friends, please, before we move on.
Teacher, read only the paragraph or
Read the word in the table and all, yeah, whatever you see.
yes, child. Like one needs prepare, know, realize, understand, recognize, believe, suppose, remember, mean, belong, fit, content, con what child?
Yeah.
Con
It refer, yeah, consist, contain, consist, and sim. Okay, how about the 3 example?
I'm hungry. I want something to eat. Not I'm wanting. Do you understand what I mean? Anna doesn't seem very happy right now.
Okay, thank you very much. These are state verb. Just remember, we do not use state verb with present continuous tense. Okay, so now let's continue to the next one. This is more explanation. I will screenshot for you as well. Okay, this is present continuous. I am doing. You see, verb to be, am is are plus verb ing. This is present continuous, right? We use the continuous for things happening or around the time of speaking. So we have the past, we have the future, we have now. So the action that happen around the time of speaking, we use present continuous verb ing. Like for example, I said, now I am teaching English, right? You are listening to me, you are studying. So whatever happening around now, we use present continuous tense. However, present simple, I do, not verb ing. We use the simple for things in general or things that happen repeatedly, habitually, like routine, habit, okay? Or something that is true, always happens in general that way, that we use present simple. You see, past, now, and future the same. Happen in the past like that, now also like that, in the future also like that. It is not about the time of speaking. I just give you example for present continuous tense. You can see here the water is boiling. Be careful, right? So you, by the time of speaking, you see that the water is boiling. So please be careful, right? When you pour the water. And if you use the word boil here with present simple, you can say water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, right? Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So this one, it is always true, right? In the past, it always also like that. Right now, it also 100 degrees Celsius, and the future also 100 degrees Celsius. Nothing changed. That's why we use present simple with that. Okay, there are more examples. Listen to those people. What languages are they speaking? Right? What languages are they speaking? So by the time you are listening to them, and then you ask the question, what language are they speaking? So it happened at the time of speaking or hearing. Okay, however, for the present simple, excuse me, do you speak English? So you refer to the thing in general, the thing that is true to them. Do you speak English? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay, we also use present continuous. You can see here present continuous for temporary situation. So the word temporary situation refers to things that continue for a short time. Things that continue for a short time, it is called temporary situation, right? On the other hand, present simple for permanent situation. So you can see the word permanent opposite temporary. Thing that continue for a long time. So that is permanent situation. The example for you, I'm living with some friends until I find a new place of my own. So you live with your friends for a short time only, it's not for long time, right? If you live with your friend for a short time and then you're gonna move out when you find your own place, you have to use present continuous to describe it, right? Okay, that is for a short time. And my parents live in London. They have lived there all their life. This is permanent situation for long time. So you have to use present simple. Okay, guys, so I finished my explanation on the slide here. Do you have any questions, please?
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. If you don't have questions, let's continue to the exercise. Okay, so this is the exercise on page 7. I also send the page here to you in case you don't have the book. Please look it up. Look at number 1 together. They stay or are staying at Sauri every year. So what is the answer for this? Yeah? Hello? Stay or are staying? Hello? Can you help me, please? Yeah, Nimol, you want to say something? What is it?
Stay.
Stay. So why do you stay here? Because
Every day. Oh, every year.
because every year it happens as a habit, right? So the answer must be stay. All right, very good. Number 2, we stay or are staying in London till Wednesday or until Wednesday. What is the answer for this?
Are staying.
Are staying. Why?
Because he live over there till Wednesday.
Okay, for a short time only, right? Not for long time. Okay, so it must be present continuous. Okay, number 3 until number 10, I want you to circle the answer by yourself. You have 6 minutes to do it. Okay, guys, and we're gonna check the answer together at 10, 18. So 6 minutes. So please do it by yourself carefully. All right? Okay, please. If you have question, you can ask. If you don't have, please do it. You still have 2 more minutes. All right, now time is up. So let's check the answer together, everyone. So we start with Methany. Methany, number 3, please. Okay, Methany, I think maybe she cannot hear me. So I would like to call Justina, number 3, please.
Is going.
Can you read the full sentence, please? Justina, can you read the full sentence? Yeah, please.
The value of euro is going down when the dollar goes up.
So when the dollar goes up here, this is present simple. Something true. So if something true, this one must be something true as well, right? So the answer is not going, but always goes down, right? The values of euro always goes down when the dollars goes up. Okay, thank you, Justina. Ratana, number 4, please.
Number 4, the value of yen is going up because of recent economic
Measures. Measure.
measure.
Measure. Okay, so why do you use is going?
Um, because of a recent
Okay,
economic measure.
because of the word reason, right? Reason economic measure, it's just happening. All right, so we use present continuous. Okay, number 5, Wichita.
Hello, teacher.
Yeah, hello. Number
Um,
5, please.
Number 5, a Japanese electronic company is developing a new type of glass for smartphone.
It's developing, right?
Yes,
Okay, why it is developing?
because a new type of glasses.
Okay, because the word new type, right? It just happened. So new type. Okay, number 6, more startup. Here, Srinod, can you do it? Mm. Okay, I think Srinod is not available. Kim Lee, can you do number 6, please? Kimberly not available too. Nimol, can you do number two? Number number two, number 6.
I tried to book my flight, but there aren't any seats available.
Okay, number 7 now. Actually, I want you to do number 6. Okay, so I do number 6 for you. Most startup develop quickly after reach a peak after 2 years. So this is a habit. Kind of habit we can notice up to 2 years they develop. Oh, sorry, after they develop for 2 years and then they reach the peak. Number 7, I am trying to book the flight, my flight. There's aren't any seat available. So I am trying because this action is happening right now. Number 8, he always, see the word always, so must be tries. He always try very hard, but he often come last. Okay, number 9, who volunteer for number 9? One need. I never heard from you, one need. Do you want to try? Chin one need. No? Never heard from you. Okay, how about Wong Red? No as well. Cannot hear from you. Okay,
Please.
so Chin. Okay, Nimol, please, if you want to try.
I sometimes wait more than 30 minutes for my train to work.
Okay, very good. I sometimes wait more than 30 minutes for my train to work. And the last one, I am waiting for Harry. He should be finished soon. Okay, let me read for you the whole thing for you again. You can pay attention to the pronunciation. Number 1, they stay at the Saudi every year. Number 2, we are staying in London till Wednesday. Number 3, the value of euro always goes down when the dollars goes up. Number 4, the values of yen is going up because of the recent economic measures. Number 5, a Japanese electronics company is developing a new type of glass for smartphones. Number 6, most startups develop quickly but reach a peak after 2 years. Number 7, I am trying to book my flight, but there's aren't any seat available. Number 8, he always try very hard but often come last. Number 9, I sometimes wait for more than 30 minutes for my train to work. And the last one, I am waiting for Hari. He should be finished soon. Okay, before we continue, Suchin, right, only a few students in the class, but still cannot communicate well. All right, so I would like to call Maitani. I think your internet is good, so please read for your friends again, number 1 until number 10.
Yes. Number 1, they stay at Surrey every year. Number 2, we are staying in London till Wednesday. Number 3, the world of the Europe always goes down when the dollar goes up. Number 4, the world of yen is going up because of the recent economic measure. Number 5, a Japanese electronic company is developing a new type of glass for smartphones. Most startups develop quickly but reach a peak after 2 years. Number 7, I am trying to book my flight, but there aren't any seats available. Number 8, he always tries really hard, but he often comes last. Number 9, I sometimes wait more than 30 minutes for my train to work. Number 10, I am waiting for Harry. He should be finished soon.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Do you have any question for this exercise?
No, child.
All right, if you don't have questions, I want you to move to page 8. All right, exercise 6. Okay, so page 8 exercise is here. So I want you to have a look at this, complete the sentences with the correct form of the of the verb. So you can have a look at it on page 8. And if you don't have book, you can also read it on. I send you the pictures of the page to your group as well. All right, so let's look at number 1 as an example together. Number 1, what you think of new database? So what is what do you complete here? What is it, everyone? Can you try? Okay.
Think.
Yeah, what do you think of the new database? And B, it's great. I use it a lot at the moment. So what do you complete here?
I use.
The word at the moment mean now, right now. So what is it?
I using.
I using or I am using?
Am using.
I am using.
Yeah, I am using. Okay, number 2 until number 7, I want you to do it by yourself. I think this one in 7 minutes. Can you do it by yourself in 7 minutes? And you're gonna check the answer together at 10:35. Okay, everyone? Yeah. Please do it by yourself for 7 minutes. And then we check the answer together. You don't need to do it very quickly. Just do it slowly. Make sure all your answers are right. Okay, please. Yep.
Xong tranh môn từ xã thăm à?
Who is it? Methany, right? Okay, please. No problem.
Goodbye cha.
Bye bye. Good luck.
Thật sẽ nốt xong tranh môn này tôi sắp ở lời gì.
Oh, but they not. Yeah. Say not what happened to her anymore. She never talk any word. I asked her many times. What happened?
Ở lời.
Okay. That's okay. Okay, no problem. Anyway, not many students from your class joined today. So 5 more minutes. Okay, so now let's start. Check the answer together. Time is up. Number 2, how is your car, right? How about B, the answer? It's hello everyone. Where are you now? Can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? Must be. Hello? Nimol?
It is
Okay,
hey, but I prefer the old
this,
one.
but I prefer the old one. Okay. How about number 3? No is that verb, right? So we use.
Do you know?
Do you know?
Okay, do you know how to use this new software? B, I'm not sure. I,
Em check.
I'm checking it right now. Okay. 4, 1.
Does Gina use start verb?
Okay, C, usually.
Start.
But
At
this week she
is starting at 10. All right. Okay, number 5.
is
Where is Carlos? He
He
isn't at
isn't at his desk. Maybe he
is
is
making.
make
is making some coffee. Number 6. How
how does
How does the new
how's the Nusa reps doing? Representative. Okay, representation. He what? He's having a few problem with his one of his customers. Number 7. How many applicants? Yeah.
do we have
Do we have? We only have 4. None of them have experience. Okay, so now we finish this exercise and we have very few students still in the class. I just noticed that many of your classmates are not here yet. What happened? Do you know? Kumli, Ratana, Wichita, Justina, Sochin, and Wungrat never talk anything anymore. Anything
I
about
don't
them?
know.
Oh, okay. And how about your best friend? Your best friend in the class now, Ratana?
I have once her, but I told she already, but she didn't care.
Okay, maybe today is the first day. She thought that we didn't study anything. All right. How about Dimol?
Yes,
How about
sir.
your have you told your friends that today we have class? Remind them.
Yes,
No.
sir.
Oh
But
yes.
I have to one friend that study in this class.
Oh, okay. Okay. Please. Wichita.
Yes, sir. I told her yesterday. She said she um busy. I don't know
Uh,
too.
yeah. Okay. If she busy, ask her to ask me permission. All right, so that I know. Okay, thank you very much. I'm very thankful to all of you who joined today and try your best to help me ask and answer the questions. Without you guys, my class gonna be too boring. Okay, it is boring because it is the conversation. Actually, it is the interaction. Ask and answer the question. Without your answer, without your questions, I don't feel good to keep my class going as well. So today is the first day, so no problem. Hopefully next week you all can join and try your best to answer the question, to read, to participate, to talk, because this is language class. Your teacher cannot talk alone. You have to talk as well. Okay, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you very much. Goodbye. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Goodbye, teacher.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye. Thank you.